Today, we're reviewing the SmaPole from Smatree. This is a small, compact aluminum pole for your GoPro camera that you can use to get great self-portrait shots. It's very similar to many others we've looked at before, but having said that, this one does have some neat features. So the pole itself is right here, and it's got two extension points, one here, and then another one at the front. And these locking mechanisms you can just twist to lock the pole to any length you want. Now, the first neat thing we find about this pole is that unlike some of the GoPro poles we looked at that have screw-on tripod adapters, this one is an aluminum tripod adapter that's actually fused right on here, and there is no way to unscrew this tripod adapter from the pole, so there's not that chance of this part becoming loose, so that's a neat feature. And then the handle's really small and compact. There's no big bulky handles on here. There's nothing more than you need. There's just this little foam grip down here, so really compact. And then it's got a lanyard so you don't drop it, and that's on the back here. And what's kind of cool is the lanyard hole goes inside the pole there. But all in all, it's a nice little small compact GoPro pole that's not too thick. It's a lot skinnier than some of the other GoPro poles we've looked at. Not a lot skinnier, but somewhat skinnier than the other GoPro poles we've looked at. The really neat thing about this pole, though, is all the little extras it comes with. So it's got some information here. It talks about how the fact that it weighs 188 grams, the fact that it extends to 40 inches long and retracts to a mere 15.8 or 16 inches. And then it's got a little informational thing about how to use the locking arms. But then we get into the really neat accessories. So here it comes with one of my favorite aluminum bolts. This is the Smatree aluminum bolt for your GoPro camera. It comes with one of those. Included is that rubber washer, which you shouldn't use. And then it also comes with just a normal GoPro bolt. So you get pick either one. But then it comes with a wrench to tighten up all of your GoPro bolts and accessories. And now this is a really cool wrench because it works with both the normal GoPro bolts and the Smatree bolts. So if you look at the little informational package here, it's the Smatree Wrench Boy, and this thing is so cool. So we'll put on a GoPro camera here and we'll give it a shot. So here's our first GoPro bolt, and then this wrench just comes over here. Now it does have a little bit of play, but it does catch, and just like that, you can tighten up or loosen off your GoPro bolt. And then it also works on the Smatree one, so it fits just into those little notches in there, and it can tighten up or loosen the Smatree bolts just like that. So we've now got our GoPro camera mounted, and there's still a little bit of movement here, but maybe my hands are cold and I really just can't crank down this bolt any tighter, and I've got it as tight as I can. The mount's moving. I can now get out my Smatree Wrench Boy, can snap this onto my GoPro bolt, and I can really crank it down, and now there's absolutely no way that I can move that camera. Again, getting it off, there's no way I can loosen this right now with my hands. I can get the Wrench Boy out, spin this off, and just like that, I can remove the camera. So, very cool little value add here with what they've included in this kit. This is the first time I've seen this wrench from Smatree, and I think it's really awesome. Guys, that's the Smatree SmaPole. I shot some video with this when I was out sailing. You can watch the sample video that's rolling now. It does a great job. I kept the camera angled up a little bit, so I was able to kind of keep the pole of the shot a little bit, kind of trying to replicate the results we get with the GoPro 3-way, because it's kind of a neat look. Another thing just to keep in mind when you're shooting with a GoPro pole is I tend to shoot 1440p, because then what that allows me to do is actually crop the video down to 1080 and position whereabouts I want that crop to take place. So if I want to be able to crop out the bottom of the shot, crop out the pole, I can just crop to the top of that image and get rid of that whole bottom that I don't want, or it gives me more ability to select the part of the image that I want to keep when I'm shooting with a pole mounted GoPro. So keep that in mind when you're shooting, and until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you got any comments or ideas about this video, leave them down below. I read all those comments and I respond to as many of them as I can. If you guys want to post anything up on the Facebook page and share it with the group, I've been trying to share people's creations, people's DIY mounts on there, so check that out. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.